A Chatham County mother now knows her fate for a crime that shook our community to its core.
It is our top story tonight. Leilani Simon sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole for the murder of her 20-month-old son, Quinton. WSAV's Sarah Smith was inside the courtroom as that decision was handed down today. So Sarah, what can you tell us?
That's right. That's life in prison for count 1, malice murder. Many of the counts are concurrent with one another. The additional 10 years stems from count 4, concealing the death of another. Those 10 years are consecutive with count 1. Now, life with the possibility of parole is just what Simon's defense attorneys wanted, and it was a very emotional day today, with much of the courtroom filled with Simon's family and friends, many of them speaking for Simon's character and talking about how, quote, kind and smart she is. Her aunt, Jackie Madden, gave powerful testimony saying the drugs Leilani used took the life of the young Quinton. She even made the statement that Danny Youngkin, his boyfriend at the time, should also be held responsible.
This will be a permanent imprisonment for her. It'll never go away. It'll eat at her the rest of her life. Whether she is responsible for this or Danny is responsible for this, it doesn't matter. She has lost her son. She has lost her 3 children. No matter if the other 2 are alive or not, she has lost them. And she will never be able to get over that, ever.
Chatham County Police Detective Marianne Lemons was the first to take the stand, and she talked a lot about how Simon never admitted to the murder, but instead blamed others.
As to the abduction story, it's taken various forms. Bubba took him, maybe a stranger took him, maybe Michelle took him, right?
Correct.
There's also a story, or maybe multiple versions of the same story, alleging that Danny was involved or Danny did it or something along those lines.
Yes.
Can you tell us about that story or stories?
Yeah. So the Danny possibly being involved started shortly after Daniel left. That was brought up in a text message to Savannah Solomon on October 24th and during our interview on the 31st of October. It's also been mentioned a number of times in our jail calls, just various versions of that story.
Lemons detailed also Simon's behavior during the investigation and during the trial. Now, something to note is that it was on this day 2 years ago that the Chatham County Police Department and the FBI found remains in a landfill here in Chatham County, which they believed were Quinton's. They then arrested Leilani. Judge Tammy Stokes ended the hearing with, quote, "I hope there can be peace somehow." Simon will be 65 years old when she gets out of prison. Reporting live in Savannah, Sarah Smith, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Sarah, thank you. WSAV has been following this case since day 1. To see our previous coverage and possible next steps for the defense, head to WSAV.com/Leilani Simon.